How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. What we're going to do this morning is basically do some product research. We're going to be looking at products by using Merchant Former Trend Tracker, and we're also going to be looking at keywords using AMZ Scout, Reverse ACE, and Lookup. So there's going to be a couple tools that I want to look at. I have about 4 products that I've prepared, and even as I was preparing for this and looking at this, it's always interesting to see what kinds of not only keywords get picked up, but for example, what the listings look like. So we're going to be looking at all those kinds of things, and I've picked 4 different ones, 4 different categories, and you learn something each time. For me, I wish I could see, for example, if shirts like this are getting advertised. Like I actually want like that's the piece of information that I would really really love to know. Like for example, is this being advertised, and what's the budget? For example, like that would answer a lot of my questions. But let's look at what I prepared. So this is the trend tracker for the period of 2 months, and we're looking at the average BSR from 0 to 100,000, and then I also have a set from 100,000 to 200,000. These are Merch by Amazon shirts in the US. So I've gone through some of these because I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these. Like this is just basically showing the information about the price and the bestseller rank. And again, it's taking the 2 month average, right? This is what the 2 month average is. So these are really good like bestsellers. The one that I wanted to look at was down here. So let's find it just to show you guys where it was, and then I'll show you. Actually, let me see. There it is. Okay. So this is the one that I wanted to look at. The 2 month average was 19,302. As you can see here, it's been listed at 1898 for a while. There's been a few dips in I don't know actually what this would be. I don't think it can be listed this low, but anyways, it looks like it's listed at 1898. So that's the trend tracker listing that we get. Now we come over here and we look at the actual listing, right? This is an extreme seller. This is one of the best sellers, right? Look at the ratings. If we go down and we actually look at the bestseller rank, it's 159 in men's novelty t-shirts, 5,000 men's fashion, and so on, right? If we look at this ASIN, now we're going to be looking at keywords. But before we get here or there, what I want to look at is the way that the listing has this formatted. So artist unknown, admitted life would be boring without me. So what they're doing is they're including the text that's on the shirt as the first part of their title, and then funny saying t-shirt, right? If they have this on any other products, then it would be, funny saying cell phone or whatever. A number of colors because it just simply works. It's white text, and they've included one bullet point, and it says this design about being modest can be the perfect advertising that you are a fun and exciting person to be around. Very simple, not much repetition with keywords. For example, there's no like funny saying, how people will just include as many keywords as they think that would help them sell. So very simple, very nice, very thoughtful design. So let's go over here. So I've already looked this up. This is the one that we're looking at, and this is probably some of the best ranking when it comes to the relevance score for general terms that I've seen before. For example, to have the relevance score of 84 for the search term of funny shirt is just incredible, right? Because that means that your shirt is going to be one of the first ones that pops up when people look for funny shirt. And the estimated monthly search volume for this exact phrase is 441,000. Now include that with funny shirts. Now we're looking over almost 600,000 estimated monthly searches for those two terms. Now, if we keep, for example, if we keep digging, and look at besides these general terms, because if we were to list a t-shirt today and just advertise it as funny shirt, we're probably not going to get far. So what other information or terminology are they using? For me, it was funny saying, even though that's very general. I mean, if we also use that in our title, we're not going to get far, but let's see if that shows up anywhere. So as you can see, here's the t-shirts with funny sayings, also relevant score 4. Funny saying t-shirt, funny men, funny shirt. So it does pick up all of those terms. As you can see here, the estimated monthly search volume is a lot lower. But when I'm actually doing this kind of research and looking at this, I love actually to learn the search terms that people are using. So for example, funny women shirts with sayings. And I know myself, when I'm looking for certain items, I'm using the most simple terminology that I can think of. Funny men's shirt, funny tees, funny sayings, so all that kind of stuff. So in my opinion, this is like one of the best, I guess maybe even organically promoted, or if it's not, if it's heavily advertised, this is basically what you want. This is the ideal listing with ideal keywords being used and attached to this listing. So in my opinion, this is like the best of the best when it comes to merch. The reason I picked this one, this was actually on the, if we go back to the Merch Informer Trend Tracker, 100,000 to 200,000 is where I found it. So BSR, because sometimes if we're looking at 0 to 100,000, like we've seen those so many times, these are some of the designs that pop up, and I actually like this one too. Where was it? It's down here somewhere. Here it is. So this is what I looked at. Best seller rank 2-month average is 101,654. As you can see, it's listed at 1998, and then you get the other information. But the reason I picked this one is because we've seen this design before. We've seen it, with the different formatting, text, fonts, all that kind of stuff. I haven't seen, for example, this, like if you want to talk, you'll be charged a consulting fee. That's a bit of an addition, but I've seen the legend has retired. The legend has officially retired, and as you can see here, nice number of reviews, 5-star. The legend has officially retired. Funny retirement gifts. So it fits. Perfect keywords, perfect title. Now let's see what's actually getting picked up. And this is usually where, for me, it's a lesson, because there's always something surprising, even in the way that people phrase it, in the way that people use words. For example, what goes first, what goes second, and so on. So for this one, the relevant score for retirement t-shirts is high. And then you actually see, for example, that people search by date. And I've seen this before, and I've used it myself. But it's funny because, retired 2022, unless you're specifically looking for that year or the date to be on the shirt, are you looking for just basically new shirts? I think a lot of these people are actually looking for something with a date or with an actual year on the shirt. But as you can see, also because of the sales, because of the reviews and everything, this person is actually lucky because they're getting a lot of general terms for their t-shirt with a high relevance score. So retirement t-shirts, retired 2022, funny shirt, funny mom shirt, t-shirt for retirement. Like, for example, this is what I like, because even though the estimated monthly search volume is low, the relevant score is high, and you can see, for example, what Amazon search keywords are. Like, for example, retirement 2022 shirt, funny retired, like just the combinations of words that people are using, for me, is very educational. Let's go with that. The other one that I wanted to show you guys is this one. we've all seen this similar design, but again, because of the number of ratings, the price point. Funny, yes, I really do need all these chickens farmer T-shirt, right? That's the keyword here. And then because of the bestseller rank down here, because it's in the low 1000s, I really wanted to see why this one stands out compared to all those other chicken T-shirts that we've seen. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Let's see if this loads quickly. I'm gonna pause this just for a second. And here we are. So basically, the highest relevant score is for a design that's also very general. T-shirts funny, right? I mean, if you're gonna talk about winning the lottery, that's probably it, except that the estimated monthly search volume is extremely low. So I guess more people would probably look for funny T-shirts or something like that. But he does get, or she does get, chicken shirt, funny farmer shirt, and the funny farmer shirt is what I was kind of hoping would show up, because that word to me really stood out, and this was like, it was very strategic in a way that listing was formatted, and it was exactly this person exactly knew what they were doing. Now, if let me see, if we look at this listing and this listing and look at the brand, that's clearly a nice well-selling brand, and I'm actually surprised that it doesn't have a kind of like a storefront, that they didn't do something better with it, because I mean, look at these designs, right? Like, this is incredible stuff, and this to me is a clearly professionally designed with a lot of Amazon's choice, and a lot of shirts that that look pretty nice. The last one that I wanted to look at is the heartbeat. I go back to this just because, again, we've seen thousands of these designs, but again, some of them stand out, some of them sell really well, and I just wanted to look at the keywords. So this is the gamer heartbeat video games, gaming, boys, teens, men T-shirt, which again, keyword stuffing, prime example of keyword stuffing. So let's read that again. Gamer heartbeat video games, gaming, boys, teens, men T-shirt. Amazing. Now, let's see. The rank 771 in men's novelty T-shirts, 4,000 in boys. So let's see if there's anything about gaming that comes up. And the first thing, minus the merch by Amazon, I'm not sure how that's actually being picked up, but minus that, which I'm sure it's irrelevant, for this shirt, funny gaming T-shirt is the first term with the highest, equally as high relevance score. Very low monthly search volume, but still relevant score for funny gaming T-shirt, teen boy gift. I did not commit arson. I'm not sure why that's picking up, but anyways, heartbeat shirts for teen girls. So gamer gaming T-shirt. Like, this is really good. So maybe the keyword stuffing in this case really helped, because as you can see here, she's got gamer here in the brand, gamer multiple times, gaming in the title, and even down here, as you can see, they've included the same terminology. So those are the 4 examples that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I really want to, learn more about this brand, and I'm curious if this is a very well organized operation, or if it's an individual who really knows what they're doing. And then this was the second one. The third one, I think we're back here. And then the fourth one. So anyways, with the combination of all those tools and looking at these listings, I honestly learn a lot every single time I actually go through some of these listings. A lot of times I'll write things down, even with the order of words that have been used. So that really helps me with my listings. I anytime I do these videos with these tools, I always say in the end, I wish I used these tools much earlier. A lot of times, to spend 20, 30, $50 a month, it could be a hard decision. But I think in the long run, it really would have helped me. And I'm learning things now that I wish I had learned 2 years ago, because I think my results would have been different. But that's okay. We just move forward. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll talk to you soon.